Hi, everybody at home. Okay, I'm going to repeat the information for the people at home that could not hear
Hi,
that.
everybody at home.
他说现在他再说一遍，就是有些人是在家的。
Okay, I'm going to repeat the information for the people at home that could not hear
Hi,
that.
everybody at home.
他再说一遍，就是
This trip planner is for Pierce, King, and Snohomish County. You can also call 425-943-6760.
他说现在这个行情就是在那个 King Peace 还有那个 Snohomish 的，他说你也可以打电话的，他们有电话的，425电话。
Okay, we're going to go to the next slide.
Oh, the phone number.
The phone number is on the flyer.
Yeah, on the flyer. 在这里。 Yeah, 在下面这里，看到吗？在上面。
This slide is the same information.
Yeah, okay.
Also, if you want to learn about our project, you can visit kcmobility.org/OCOC. We're part of the King County Mobility Coalition.
Yeah, 他说如果你们要知道多一点的消息的，你们可以上网，就在这个网络这里，这个 www 这里。
We worked with 30 partners across 3 counties, and we are designing it with the community.
他们同时帮3个警棍做的，OK，有3个地方。
We started planning in 2018, so long ago.
Yeah, 他们第一次开始那个时候，是2018年那个时候开始有这个服务的。
This picture shows an illustration of the meetings. We had many, many meetings with the community.
Yeah, 他说现在你们看这个地图，就是他们开会，他们不是只来这里开会，他们也到其他的地方的。
They asked us to be bold.
Yeah, 他说就是你看到这里，就是要这里。
And one of the things that came out of the process was this project.
Yeah, 就是这个地方，就是他们在这个地方帮你们做。
We have 15 languages in the trip planner.
他说这个帮你们行情的这个他们有15种的语言的。
And we will be adding 3 more soon.
他说他很快他会加多3种语言。
Okay, right now this is the timeline of the work. We are focused on the phone call support for the 3 counties.
Yeah, 他说现在就是用电话打电话，负责3个棍的，OK，King Peace 还有这个 Snohomish。
So do you have friends in Snohomish or Pierce County?
他说如果你们有朋友住在那个 Peace County，还有那个 Snohomish County，都可以的，你可以告诉你朋友。
No,
No, you
okay,
don't? Okay.
okay. Maybe we could take a field trip.
他说可以去旅行一下，坐车去旅行去这个 Peace County。 Yeah.
This slide is my favorite slide.
OK， 这个是他最喜欢的片。
This slide is 2 years of work to have all of these services in the trip planner.
他说就是他们计划这个HopeLink 这个，他们是用了时间是用了2年的时间，从2018年到2020年。
We have services here, like you may know, Hyde Shuttle, HopeLink non-emergency medical transportation, King County Metro, and other services. And when after I speak, if you have questions about the services, we have Aaron and Sarah here to answer questions.
Yeah, 他说这个HopeLink 这个不是给你，就是给你平常你们去外面去买东西啊，去哪里看医生还是怎么样。 可以用，可是如果有没有什么紧急的，就不能用这个 HopeLink，紧急的他们不做紧急的 ，OK， 好像救命啊，好像有病啊，这个不行。
One of the newest services that we added is right down here. It says bellhop coming soon. That is a new service in Bellevue, bellhop.
Oh, OK。
does anybody here know about bellhop?
他说这个 bellhop OK 就是在 Bellevue 的是新的 bellhop。
They only in Bellevue downtown, right? That one.
Yeah.
So we have someone here that knows about bellhop. It's only in the Bellevue downtown. So that's one of our newest services.
Yeah， 他说 bellhop 只是在这个 Bellevue downtown 的。
So today we're going to show you the trip planner, and then I have time for you to ask questions.
他说今天他是告诉你们这个行情的 OK HopeLink 行情的，然后如果你们有问题的可以问他。
I'm gonna go through these quickly, and then we're gonna go to the actual trip planner. So there's a page to plan a trip. That's the first page you'll see.
他说第一个就是你们计划怎么做，计划那个行情。
And then you get to do a user profile, and if you can have it in it's translated for you, so you can do it in Chinese or English.
他这个行情就是他们已经帮你们翻译了，有中文的，你们可以看中文。
On the user profile, you don't have to save the information. You don't have to make an account.
他说你要计划这个，你不需要做你个人的资料啊，这个你们不需要。
And then this page, you can say, I want no walking in my directions.
他说在这个网页，你就可以说你 no walking， how you say that？
No walking.
好，别走路 no walking，
Then you will get all of the options that work for you. So if you're over 65, you'll have some options come up. If you're not over 65, those options, and you say I'm 55 years old, then those options will not show up. So it's like a matchmaking.
Over 65
For some services, others, and it's a matchmaking.
就是要65岁以上的。如果你说我是55岁，有些服务他们是不行的。
So it matchmakes many things. It matchmakes your location. So if you're in the service area, or your age, or if you need like the service to come to the door, it will match you.
他说是这样的，这个服务就看你住在哪里 ，OK？ 你住那个地方那个范围之内的，还有你的年龄，如果你是超过65岁的，那就可以。
So before, our website was a long, long list of many, many services, and you could use a tool to match it, but this is getting even a better match.
他说现在就比较简单一点 ，OK？ 以前就是很长很长的那个，现在是比较容易一点、短一点。现在
Okay. So far, any questions?
有问题吗？你们有问题吗？
年龄最高可以服务到。
年龄最高可以
服务到。
年龄最高可以服务到几岁 ？OK。Okay. She said that like 65 and older, right? So how is there any limit the age then? Maybe then 89.
Oh,
they still taking them?
In the upper limit in our computer system, because we designed the system new. This is brand new. We are like the first of the kind of the project.
Yeah. 他说因为这个他们都是是新的，彻底新的，所以就是现在就是这样65岁就可以了。
So in our system, we use 120.
Yeah. Oh, your system 120.
So yeah. So in our system, So the yeah, 120 is the stop. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
他说120岁都可以。
that's a good question.
65 and up.
No, so different services are different
Yeah.
different money, so different requirements. So different funding, different requirements, different services. It's very complicated.
就是因为就是年龄还有其他的，好像这个他们这个费用啊，有些是很贵啊，就是看。Yeah.
So this is not free service, you have to pay.
No.
No,
No.
the search is free
Yeah.
and many of the services are free.
Yeah. 他说，如果你找这个行情的这个地方是免费的，不要付费的。
I'm going to go and show the trip planner itself, but before I do that, I want to introduce you to Rose. Rose is our wonderful person who answers the phone. So,
OK， 他说他介绍你Rose，OK，
这边
Here,
这里
I'll show you.
这里
对
，Yeah， Rose 在这里，OK， 我是你是 Rose，OK， 在这里。如果你们打电话去，是他接电话的，Rose 接电话。
if you call, you will talk to me. You might talk to Sarah or Aaron. You might talk to Rose. So we are your neighbors in Redmond, and you can call us for help too.
Yeah， 如果有一天你们要打电话需要那个行情的，你们打电话可能是他接电话，他接电话也说不定。他们几个人。
You can also email. We like email
Yeah.
because email, then we can send you all the information in email. So
Yeah.
we really like email too.
他说不需要打电话，你们可以用这个电邮都可以，这个 email 都可以。
Okay, I'm going to show you the trip planner now. So can I go to Google to show the trip planner?
Is there more options?
I wanted to show the trip planner like in action. Is it working?
One more question about, is it more efficient to mail email? Say
Email is
to you or to-
No, it's better to email Find a Ride, and that's the best email. Yeah, no, not to email me. So not no. Let me show. The email should be on the flyer. Can you translate?
Yeah， 他说应该在这里有啊。
对对
有啊，
对 ，OK。
Yeah， 在这里下面有这个电话，这个是电邮号码。
I want to go to I want to go to the website to walk them through.
就在这里下面。OK。
小姐，我们打电话英文不通的话，有没有翻译？
Tell me the address.
It's findaride.org. Yeah. Findaride.org.
So here the question.
Find a Ride right there on the top. Yeah. Okay, so this is our website. I'm going to sit down for this part. Do you want to use the microphone to translate? Okay. Okay, so this is the Find a Ride website. This website is maybe 10 years old, or it's been around for a long time.
Yeah， 他说这个网络已经很旧，大概10年了，已经很旧。Yeah。
And then we started this new project for the trip planner.
Yeah， 他说现在这个是新的 ，OK， 他们设计这个新的。
If you're on your phone, you want to go trip planner for mobile, you want to click this on your phone because it's better if you go to this, then it takes you to the trip planner big on your phone.
Yeah， 他说如果你需要的，你就用你的手机 ，OK， 按一下这个 Plan Your Trip， 按一下。
On this page, you type in your location, your destination.
Yeah， 在这里就是你放你的地址，你家你从你哪一个地址开始的 ，OK。
So is that better? And then depart at and arrive by. So does anyone here want to tell me what depart at means, what arrive by means?
Yeah， 他说这个出发的时间就是你要离开那个时间。
So who wants to raise their hand and say depart at and arrive by and explain what it means, what they think it means?
说这什么意思？
So depart is the time you want to leave your house. What does arrive by mean?
You arrive. Yeah, you get to the destination.
Okay, can you translate that?
Yeah，他是说那个出发那个时间就是从你家开始，OK 离开，然后到达那个时间就是到那个地方。嗯哼。
So if you have a doctor's appointment at 3 p.m., do you want to do arrive by at 3 p.m. or maybe a little earlier so there's extra time?
他说，如果你要看医生的，你的医生时间是3点的，那你需不需要早一点、提前一点到那个诊所呢？嗯哼，
Okay, you can also use the map and click in the map.
你也可以用地图的。
So if you click in the map, you can go from A to B. So we're gonna go from Coles over to the nursery farm.
Yeah， 他说，如果你的行程就是从这个 Cole 到那个 Nursery Farm 到那个 A 到那个 B。
And this is the screen where you put in all your information. You can save it if you want, but you don't have to.
他说这个网络你可以留下来都可以打你自己的，可以留下来都可以，也可以不需要留下来。
And we had a question?
You say that you have appointment, but how do you know how long for the ride to take from your place to your
From A to
destination?
B. Yeah.
The information, the information, the computer does the work.
So the arrival time is more important than the departure.
I think so too.
Yes.
So you want to say
Yeah，
that?
他说就是如果你要去看医生的，当然你要提前一点，提早一点，然后 in case 就是恐怕有时候堵车啊还是怎么样，提前一点到，
Okay, so now this is the this special page costs lots and lots of money. It's super fancy. It does the matchmaking.
Yeah， 他说这里就是这个网页是很贵啊，他说。
So for today, we're gonna choose over 65.
OK，
You can also put the age in the age box.
你填那个时候申请那个时候，你就是好像这样申请，你几岁啊？我是什么有当兵啊？残废呀，还是怎么样
This section is for if you have a walker or a wheelchair, or if you need assistance from the driver.
他说这里呢，就是好像如果你走路那个时候不方便，需要轮椅啊，需要 walker 啊，就这样。这里需要driver， 所以那个开车那个人帮助的也要写下去。
This section down here is all of the transportation types. So we have fixed route like buses, the specialized transportation, which could include a volunteer service. And then these other options, so bicycle, walking, taxi, other options here.
对，他说这里有其他的选择的，好像有这个公车啦，还有这个坐船啦，还有这个 rental car 就是租车啦、出租的车啦、走路啦、driving 驾驶啦、bicycle 自行车。
Okay, now this is gonna spin for a while because there's many, 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 many options. It has to like crunch through all of the information. It's so much information. So sometimes it takes maybe like 30 seconds to load, and we are improving it slowly.
Yeah， 他说这里慢慢的转，因为他说太多资料了，所以需要时间才可以搞出来。
Oh, that wasn't too bad.
Oh, really fast.
That was good. So has anybody here ever taken the Hyde shuttle?
你们这里有没有人坐过这个 High Shuttle？
Does it? No? Okay. So that's one trip that you can take Hyde shuttle in Redmond.
他说你们在 Redmond 可以坐这个 High Shuttle 的。
Has anybody heard of the HopeLink non-emergency medical transportation for Medicaid services?
有没有听过这个 HopeLink？ 它有这个 Medicaid， 好像那个州政府那个医疗保险。
这个 service Medicaid 的。
Yeah, Medicaid 的有的 ，Yeah， 他们有这个服务的。Yes.
Let's see there. Do you know of the service? Have you heard this service before? No? Okay.
Medicaid 是州政府的保险。
Yes. No, no account yet. No, no. Okay, and then there's another service here that's coming is Volunteer Services King County. Has anyone ever heard that one?
这个是义工的服务 volunteer services，
Is that new for you to learn about?
有没有听过？
Okay. And then, so these two services say volunteer transportation. That means that they have to match you with a volunteer. So it could take 10 days, 20 days. It could take many days for them to match you with a volunteer. But if you get matched with a volunteer, sometimes then you can, go regularly to your appointment with the volunteer.
哦，OK，他说这样的，他说他们有这个自愿的交通工具的人，他们那个当然都是做志愿工的 ，OK， 义工的。如果你需要他们帮忙的，如果你去了一次之后，以后如果你还有需要他们帮忙的，他们可以再帮你的。我见过了这个。Yeah.
So if you live in,
Huh?
For anybody.
Oh, yeah.
so this is a good question. This is super important. So each of these services, there's different eligibility processes. So what you do is you have to call and fill out a form, and then you get approved for the service, and then you can start taking it. So they'll do more screening to ask more questions.
Yeah， 他说这个就是很多问题要问你的 ，OK， 就看你这个你有没有资格。
不是 everybody。
不是 everybody。Yeah， 对 ，Yeah， yeah。I see people doing that. It was nice.
Okay, my favorite service. Yeah. We have a question.
So how long we should plan ahead? Like,
Great question.
Yeah.
So repeat the question for everybody.
Yeah.
Perfect question. Perfect question.
好像如果他们需要去这个行情他们说要提早多少时间才可以申请，才可以搞到这个行情呢？
That's the perfect question. Perfect question.
It's good.
Yeah. So in the case of each of the services in the description, it will say how much they prefer. So for Volunteer Services King County, it says 10 days, right?
Oh.
So it says it right here. It says how many days. So sometimes for the American Cancer Society is 25 hours. 25 hours. So if you know 25 hours in advance, then they will help you, and they'll help you get to your cancer appointment. And this program exists all across the country. So if you have family and friends in other states, they also have Road to Recovery in their state.
他说，如果是你们需要义工帮助呢，那个时候就是要提前10天申请。如果是比如是有病啊、癌症啊，要见医生啊，他们就说25个小时他们可以帮助。
Maybe when you go to the mall or you go around, you'll see these different vehicles and you'll see the logos and you'll be like, oh yeah, Hyde Shuttle, oh yeah, Metro Access, oh yeah, community van. And you'll start to see them around and get curious about them.
Yeah. 可能你们在外面，好像如果你们在外面走路啊，还是你们去摸啊，还是怎么样，你们看到很多车，小型的车，他们都是这个工具，他们都是很多种类的。
So the map is a little funny. Somebody made a joke that it's like you're going through like a teleportation system or like through space and time.
这个地图好像有一点搞笑，你看好像是这样的，从这里到里面。
But the reason this is because it's not real-time information. So it's not information like we don't know what path you're going to take. So it's just a line on the map. So just to introduce that is sometimes people get confused about that.
Yeah， 他说有些人就是感觉有些不对劲，好像这个行情为什么是这样的这样可是不是这样的，这个行情就他就是用这个方法来告诉你们。
So here the blue contact info button is super important because then that's how you call and start to book the trip.
Yeah， 他说这个蓝色这个 contact information 很重要的 ，OK， 就是一定要 按下那个蓝色那个才行。
And this isn't translated, but I think if you go to their website, you might be able to find translation information.
哦，OK，他说这里没有翻译，他说如果上网的可能已经有翻译中文。
Okay, so that's the trip planner. And if you really want to save your account, you can save your account if you want to.
对，他说刚刚他们说这
But
个
it's all free
这个
to save
这
your
个
account.
行情的计划，他说如果你要留下来，你可以留下来。
Okay, and if you forget to how to call us or contact us, the information is here. And it's all translated
对
too.
啊，这里都翻译了，有电话号码可以打电话去。
And the translation on this page, we had help from people here. So staff at Kinan helped us translate this page.
哦，
So this page was done with a professional translator, and then we got community feedback.
对啊，他说这个翻译都是在这里听安那个做事那个他们翻译
And
出来的。
and they made many helpful suggestions.
对啊，他们做了很多宝贵的资料。
So thank you to Kinan
对啊
for the
他说
translation help.
他说谢谢 King 安帮在能做了那个翻译的，
Yeah, it was very, very generous for them to help the translation.
他们非常非常好。
Okay, I think that is it. Does anybody have any more questions?
还有其他问题吗
We can plan more trips together.
？Question。
Yes,
in terms of reservation, should we make it one way or should we make a round trip?
that's a great question. So in the trip planner, the computer data information cannot do a round trip. This is something that people are working on in Europe, in Barcelona, in South America. So the computer program can't, it's not smart enough to do a round trip. But when you call, say I need a round trip, the people are smarter than computers still.
哦，OK，他说如果你好像你去看医生，OK，你一定要回家的是吗？他说有没有回程的？他说有，可是如果你上网了，这里就不行，没有回程那个网络。如果你打电话去，你说我要订车，我看完医生大概几点钟，我要他们再来接我回家，可以的。
Many transit agencies are working on the technical problem of the round trip. It's a very difficult problem for the computer. I don't understand why myself, but it's interesting to me that it's not able to do a round trip yet.
Yeah， 他说如果在电脑订的，他们现在还没有这个你可以订回程的 ，OK， 如果打电话去就可以。
So you have to plan the trip, and then when you call, you say I need a round trip, and they will all of these services. When you call, they'll put that in their system for the driver.
Yeah， 他说如果你打电话去订车，那个时候就告诉他我要他来pick me up， 要他们来叫我。
You can book two one way, right?
Yes, sometimes you can book. If you're going and then maybe your friend is picking you up, then that's okay too. You just when you call, you will just tell them anything and they will work with you.
Yeah.
If it's a volunteer, it's always going to be the longer you give them, the better, because then they can find a volunteer. So the volunteer is not always available. So.
他说如果你们是要找那个义工的交通的，他说你们要提前长一点时间来订车，这样的这样不可以马上我明天我要去了，就没有那么快。
Is there a trip that you all take together often? Like you go together somewhere? Do people here want me to plan a common trip?
Yeah， 他说你们在这里有没有人？好像你们几个朋友，我们一起去哪里？去摸还是去 picnic 还是去公园？这个可以一起去的，你们有没有试过这样啊？这样几个朋友几个人去？就有人开车。She said that yeah we can, but we need a driver.
That's what we do is we find you a driver. We'll find you a driver. My favorite service is community van. So I'm just going to talk about community van. Do we have any flyers for them?
对，他说他最喜欢就是
Spanish,
这
is
个
there English?
community van，就是的社区的车，社区的
Spanish. Okay, so community van, there's you can go, you have to have 2 passengers, and you can go up to 2 hours away. So you could go with you and your friend, and they would find a volunteer, and you could go to the Tulip Festival. You could go to the Point Defiance Zoo in Tacoma. Sorry, I said too much.
对对，这是给他说这个 community van，他说你们可以2个人、3个人，如果你们要去那个 Mount Vernon 看那个 tulip 的，他们都可以的。
I'm gonna
2个
pass-
小时
I'm gonna pass it around.
2个小时。
I'm gonna pass it around.
That's really good.
So community van, you have to pay the same as a bus ride. So it's not free, but it's very low cost.
So 他说不贵的。
Everyone for the community ride, everyone ride that bus or the car has to be qualified for riding that car.
For community van, anybody can go. Anybody in
No restriction.
the restriction has to do with geography.
Oh.
So, but we are close to where we would have to start the trip in Redmond. So you would have to get to Redmond with your friend, and then you could go, because there's no Bellevue community van yet.
Oh, the community.
But there's a Redmond van. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah， 如果你要去 Redmond 哪里才有这个车 ？Yeah.
But if you can all get there, then you can go on your journey. So 80 miles or 2 hours. It's like they measure it with 80 miles. So you can go up to 80 miles. Yeah, 80 miles. No, one way. Yeah. So some people go and they take it to Leavenworth. So
Wow.
yeah.
Then the driver wait there then? Or
Yeah.
Oh, the driver wait there.
Yeah, do you want to?
Oh, okay.
That's my favorite one.
好像如果
People
你
always get so excited. It's like the most, it's like I've just told them, like, I have to manage expectations, obviously, that it's volunteer based, and I will say that. It's still, I like getting people excited. I don't want to get them false excited.
the driver can wait.
Okay, lots of good questions. So the question was, how long does the driver wait?
Yeah.
And the answer is it's a volunteer driver. So if you put in your trip request, they will go to all of the drivers, say there's 20 or 15 drivers to choose from, and they will say, will you take this trip? And then they'll say yes or no. So it's not guaranteed, but if they say yes, then you have a match, then they will take it. So
Oh, okay. Huh? Do you, oh, okay. Do you need to pay them like gratuity? The volunteer?
no, they're not allowed. They're not allowed.
No,
No.
不需要的，
No,
不需要的。
no tips.
Yeah.
No money to the driver. But also, if you have a friend that wants to learn to be the driver, you could have a third person get trained to be the driver. So like I'm getting trained to be the driver soon. So then on like a Saturday, I can drive more people in the community for volunteer work for me. So some people just do it because they like to volunteer in their community.
Yeah. 是义工嘛，他说有些人好像说我是开车的 ，OK， 如果他也想了，他可以跟我一起去，都可以学，怎么开车啊，怎么做啊，这个义工都是 volunteer。
Or somebody that works here could be trained as a driver, and then they could drive other people.
Yeah， 还有他们可以训练这个开车的、做义工的都可以的。
And there's a 6-passenger van and a 12-passenger van. So 6 or 12,
Yeah,
and
6 12.
and if you have friends that use that are in wheelchairs, it is accessible for wheelchairs. And if you have bikes, they also can do bike racks.
哦，他说如果bicycle 的，他们那个车来也可以放
Yeah.
bicycle 上去，轮椅啊、walker 还是怎么样，他们都可以的。
But also, I
Small
will.
bus, yeah.
Sarah and Aaron want me to be very, very clear that is based on volunteer availability. So not everything is volunteer based, but some of the programs are.
Yeah， 他说不是全部都是义工的 ，OK， 义工就是一部分 ，OK， 有些是义工的，义工就是不可以保证你可以找到那个义工的 driver，
Yeah. So it's always best if you know someone that can get trained to be the driver and then take 2 other people, then there would need to be 3 people in the van. So the driver that you trained, that was your friend, maybe or someone that works here, and then the 2 other people at the minimum.
Yeah.
The vehicle is included. They pay for gas. They pay for the insurance, all of that stuff. So, yeah. And the training to be a driver takes several weeks. So if you need a trip like on Saturday, no. But like maybe in like a month, then maybe. Yeah.
Okay, she had a question.
Yeah.
Does that mean in the same time we need two plans, one to go, one to come?
When you call to the service to do the eligibility and you call to book the ride, we don't book the, HopeLink doesn't book the ride. We're just providing the education. But when you call, you say round trip, and then they will book the round trip for you. Yeah. No. No, I'm sorry.
如果你要
That's a good question.
坐他们车，你一定要回家的。他说你打电话那个时候，你就告诉他，你说我等一会你要来带我回家，这样，that's it, yeah.
It's not two trips, it's one trip, right? For the-
Yeah.
So this or we can use the Orca card.
The Orca card questions is where I point to them. Anything with Orca card is like, that's where my knowledge is I have no Orca knowledge. So all the Orca questions go for there. So you can tell them anything with fares, Orca, money, that's like.
他说这个坐公车，坐这个公车那个交通工具那个 Orca card， 你们有一个 Orca card 是吗？坐公车那个他说他不知道这个规律，不知道那个资料，不知道。
So in downtown Seattle, if you go downtown, there might be different options. There is something downtown that everybody should know about. One of my other favorite services is called the Downtown Solid Ground Circulator.
Oh, what is that?
The Downtown Solid Ground Circulator is a bus that goes to all of the hospitals in a circle.
Oh.
And so if you're at Harborview or Virginia Mason, there's a free bus, it's free. And it goes in a circle. It's called Solid Ground Circulator.
哦，他说在西雅图，他们有一个车，就是可以带你们去见医生。好像在西雅图有这个 Harborview， 有 Virginia Mason、Swedish， Polyclinic 还是怎么样？他们就是这个 bus 就可以在那个范围之内带你们去的。
So many services and are.
So this is only stop at the medical facilities.
Yes, that's that service. Yeah. So I don't know if I can type here. This is our old Find a Ride. It's very useful too. So translate that. This old Find a Ride is useful too.
Yeah, 他说这个网络是很旧的。
So this is the Solid Ground Circulator. This is the map for it.
Oh yeah, it's all right there. Okay. Yeah. 他说这个 bus 就是从这个 Harborview 可以去 Virginia Mason, Swedish。
It goes one way in a circle.
Yeah,
so
only one way.
One way in a circle. Yeah.
就是 one way 就是一停的。
But that's one of my other favorite things. So I was a bus driver from 2017 to 2019.
哦，他开车的，从2017年到2019年。
And when I was the bus driver, I drove the big bus, and I drove from Factoria to the Chinatown International District and back to Factoria, and I did 3 loops every morning.
哦，他说他之前就是从 Factoria 开车到Chinatown， 然后从 Chinatown 又回来，这样。
And I drove in the snow.
Wow.
And many people would go on my bus with the grocery carts to get the groceries and come back to Factoria.
Yeah, 他说就是他开这个车是住在 Factoria， 他们去 Chinatown 买菜的。
That was the best bus. The 212, I think, was.
买菜买完菜，然后又坐他的车回家回 Factoria。
But the thing is now I have this job, and that was before, and then now it's 2023, I got this job. I didn't know about the volunteer services. I didn't know about community van. I didn't know about the circulator even though I was a bus driver, I didn't know about all of these services.
Yeah，他说他之前做这个 driver 那个时候开车那个时候，他不知道有这些服务的，他不知道。
So don't feel bad if you didn't know about the services.
他说不需要感觉怎么样 ，OK， 你不明白就不明白。
Because I was a bus driver and I didn't know either.
还
So.
有开车的、开公车的，他都不知道。
So you can use the old Find a Ride or the Nutra Planner, and you could call us and you can email us and we can help you.
Yeah， 他说如果你需要的做这个计划这个行程的，你们可以打电话去也可以，可以电邮都可以的。
And I thank you so much for this opportunity.
他说非常多谢。
You guys have a really great community.
Yeah， 他说你们这里这个小小的选区是很好。I like it too. The first time I'm here, I never been to.
You should tell them, say that you don't get to do this. This is special for you. So.
Yeah. 他说今天我做这个是很特别的平常我是不做这个的，平常很少做这个。我平常就去学校医院诊所我是做这个的。今天是我第一次来这里，我看到你们我都很开心哦，非常开心。
The circulator?
Yeah.
I think it comes every 15 minutes, 30 minutes, every 30 minutes. So you have to wait for every 30 minutes. From 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday to Friday on a fixed one-way 30-minute loop.
Oh, okay, 这是30分钟。
And the bus stop signs are hard to see. I'll be honest, I was down there and it's hard to find the bus stops. It's confusing.
Like
Yeah, it's front of the hospital doors. Yeah, it's confusing. But I just like that it exists. It's like a secret free bus.
Do you need to reserve though? Do you need to?
No, you don't have to
No,
reserve.
no,
You
I
can
think
just,
so.
anybody can take it.
I'm at the switch,
Yes.
right?
You can take it.
I see the bus
Yes.
there, so I just hop on the
Yes,
bus, right?
yes,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
不需要登记，什么都不需要的。如果你去医院，你站在门口，你看到他这个车，你就可以走上去。
Okay, I think I'm gonna end so that we have time with the table for you to go get brochures. There's information here about the senior regional reduced fare permit. So there's questions, if you have questions about that, then we can go to the table if you
Yeah.
want to tell them that.
OK， yeah， 他说你们可以需要就这个的，也有中文的 ，OK。
And we can't sign you up for the pass today, but this is the information.
Yeah， 他说这个是关于这个资料的，他今天可以帮你们 sign 这个 permit，OK。
So
Yeah.
we do education and information, but then there's more steps. Sorry.
Yeah， 他说因为that's August 啊。
Yeah.
Yeah， 他说他因为需要资料的这样子。
Okay, so everybody, so remember you can call us, you can email us, and then we are located in Bellevue and in Redmond. So
Yeah， 他说
thank you, everybody. Thank you at home. Oh yeah, both of the emails work. Find a Ride or Mobility. It's the same. Yeah, it's the same people. Yeah.
他说2个电邮都可以用的，都是一样。拿这个吧，这个 pretty good。
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna be done now. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. And please go ask Aaron and Sarah questions.
Oh, it's over here. Maybe they. Questions? 你们要这个吗？这个蛮好
有没有问题？
你们都有啦。
We already did all that. Yeah. Yeah, we're done. Yeah. Yeah, we've been doing that for like 20 minutes. Yeah.
This is good. I think this.
We can stop the video.
这个蛮好的，我感觉。你有了，你有了。
Because I'm controlling the pen.
需要。这个蛮好的。Yeah， 这个蛮好的。Yeah， 很多车这里。 Yeah, I give you one. Yeah.
约看病的厂商，没有人在，他就 cancel 不去。所以现在就是有很多预约了，医院自动替你约。
OK， 好的。
让你到你家来载，就这样。很多老人都。